Hey, Trey Veston here, and welcome to another edition of my father's firearms. Today is Pumpkin Destruction Day. Brought some Tannerite, half-pound there, another half-pound here, 2 pumpkins. And to set those off, we're going to use one of my father's firearms. This is a beautiful Winchester Model 70 Pre-64 in 220 Swift, built by the infamous Jim Zahm. So, we're going to fire this baby, and we're just going to shoot the pumpkins at 50 yards. Of course, we'll sight it in at 100. I'm sure it's already sighted in, but you never know. So we brought some factory loads, some Hornady Varmint Express 220 Swift 55 grain VMAX bullets, and then some of my father's reloads. And I looked these up, and these are, of course, a little strong. Now, I was able to actually read his writing on the box. This is not the box it came in. That one was smoke and water damaged. We've got the rounds here cleaned up, good to go. And his recipe for the 220 Swift for this rifle was he was using 52 grain Nosler SBHP. So what is that, standard boat tail hollow points? They're 52 grains. Powder was 40-64, 39 grains of that. So these are, we'll see how they do. We'll shoot, of course, like the last Jim Zahm rifle we shot, that 25-06. We fired the factory stuff, got a little over an inch group, happy with that. Then we shot his tailored reloads, and it was incredible. Yeah, all 3 holes touching. And hunting rifles, again, I shoot 3-shot groups. That's standard for a hunting rifle with the thinner barrel profile. When I bring out his target rifle, we might do the 5-round groups, and so everybody can say, yes, you've adequately tested the accuracy of those. But for now, let's fire this 220 Swift. Factory ammo first, see if it's on, fine-tune it, try out the reloads, and then we'll start blowing stuff up. Alrighty. Nice trigger. Nice. Trigger's not quite as light as a lot of his other rifles, so let's take a look, see how we did. Okay, we kind of got the crappy Bushnell Spartan scope to zero in on it. Looks like it's a little bit low and to the right, and with the factory loads. And not the first couple shots looked like about an inch. Third shot was a couple inches low and to the right. So let's try the custom reloads. Now, when I put one in, I chambered it. The bolt was harder to put in. So he's obviously got that bullet seated up right against the lands. He's got the overall length. So we'll see if the rifle likes that. That's a good shot. That's another bullseye. Or that's sort of the crosshairs were on the bullseye when the trigger went off. So, all right, it went off. Another good one, maybe a little low on that. Good ejection. So we'll take a look at those and set up our Tannerite. Alrighty, here we are at the 100-yard line. A frosty day here in North Idaho. 32 degrees. See what the targets did. It's the first group with factory loads, the Hornadies. Not bad. That one flyer that by the number 1, that was not bueno. And odd that the impact was there, and here you see the reloads, and they're hitting dead on. So he's got a good recipe going. But it's an 1 7/8, which is not bueno for a varmint rifle, in my opinion. So yeah, we might play around with that. I might sell this rifle I don't really have a need for one. We'll see. He's got a 222 Remington Magnum Vixen by Seiko. We'll shoot that here pretty soon and see which one I like better, and we'll keep one of them and put the other one on Gunbroker. Alrighty, and here, this is a pig. It's a black rifle, black powder cased rifle, BPCR target, silhouette target, standard legal size. And I cannot remember off the top of my head what distance these are typically placed at. I've done the silhouette competitions. I know the rams are the furthest away, and then the turkeys, then the pigs, and then chickens. Pigs are usually, if you don't get 10 pigs during a match, you're not gonna hardly place. So I put this one at 100 yards, and I'm going to try and shoot it with the pistol. With the rifle, this is easy peasy, but to hit that at 100 yards offhand with the pistol, that's pretty impressive. So we'll try and hit that later with the 10 millimeter, see if we can't ring some steel. Alrighty, let's go get those pumpkins set up and blow them up. Alright, and this is the target I fired the one Hornady at. Fired directly at the bullseye, and it's hitting low right. So I think when we set off the Tannerite, we'll use one of his reloads because they're dead on. So alrighty, let's go get that set up. And originally I had it sitting over here closer, but I'm like, some of the videos, it seems pretty violent, so we'll move it away and see what happens. Okay. I have loaded one round in the chamber. I have never used Tannerite before. I think I got her mixed correctly. No experience with it. But I was a 12 Bravo in the Army National Guard, so I have worked with explosives, just not mixing the ones. Okay, good sight picture. 55 yards. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That was a satisfying boom. Alrighty. We got our remote camera set up. Hopefully I caught that. So that was awesome. Okay. We've got pumpkin everywhere. This was ground zero. And there was our base. That was that soda can I had sitting behind it. Looks like it was pretty well destroyed. Oh, there's the stem. That's funny. Oh, that was great. And you know, I had asked some people and they're like, oh, a half pound, you gotta be, I said, I'm gonna shoot at 50 yards. And they're like, oh, that's too close, you're gonna get hurt. And the blast radius, it threw debris maybe 10, 15 yards. So, yeah. So we're good. And the freaking cows, they don't care. I just blew up a pumpkin and they're like, nah, carry on. So we will. Got one more pumpkin. I don't know if we'll save that for another rifle. Yeah, I think we will. Maybe we'll have a friend come out and watch. So, alrighty. Let's wrap this up.